welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson, and in today's video, we have an absolutely special one for you guys. We have a one-of-one Richard Petty spec Dodge Challenger. Now, this isn't just any Challenger. This is the jailbreak, part of Dodge's last call. As you guys know, Dodge is going electric with some of their performance vehicles, and so they're doing this last call, giving you the last little bit of V8 performance that you can get from one of the best Mopar and overall sports car brands in America. But just like that, guys, how about we get into this Challenger, let you guys know some of the specs on it, some of the features that I think you may like, some of the features that I definitely like. But just like that, let's get into it. Coming to the front of the car, as with many Challengers, all of them are designed very similar. You do have the signature halo headlights that you get with all of your newer model Dodge Challengers. You do have the openings on both of the interior headlights, allowing you to have a little bit more airflow to reach that engine, giving you a little bit more added performance. Love the very square muscle car shape that Dodge gives you with Challenger. You can see you also get this massive front splitter, helping channel air up and away from the ground, helping you stay planted, giving you a little bit more downforce. You can see this one does still have the yellow covers on the splitter. Many people have mixed feelings about those covers. However, I'm leaving it up to you guys. I could do with them, I could do without them. Coming up to the hood, you can see you do get the dual snorkels on the hood that you get with your red eyes. Most of the original Hellcats had a hood scoop in the center, and then they had heated straptors on the side of the hood. However, one way to tell that you were looking at something a little bit more special than a regular Hellcat is when you see those two big nostrils right there on the hood. Coming around the bend to your wheel and tire setup, you do have absolutely massive 6-piston calipers with the SRT logo written right on them. As far as your wheel setup, you are looking at 20-inch rims with 275 on the width for your front tires. Absolutely massive wheels. You guys may be familiar. Some of your Hellcat and Charger models did come with 305s all the way around. However, with this jailbreak model, you do get 275 on the front tires. Love the slotted rotors that you get. They are a two-piece design with an aluminum hat, allowing you to save on rotational mass, giving you just a little bit more performance when it comes to handling. And you do need to save weight with this car wherever you can. Coming around to the side, you can see you do get that very, very iconic Hellcat badge right there, front and center on this fender. Love when you see an original badge and you don't see guys that are going in and just adding a badge, even though it's not a real Hellcat. Love that badge and everything that it signifies. You do get very, very iconic muscle car styling, Challenger styling, all the way along the side of this vehicle. You can see this beautiful body line that runs straight down the door, raising up only at the hip. You do get those body color matched mirror caps, as well as a bit of a nice touch with the black on the actual fuel cap. Coming to the rear of the vehicle for your wheel and tire setup, instead of 6-piston calipers, you get these 4-piston SRT Brembo calipers. Instead of slotted rotors, you do just get regular solid rotors. They are still ventilated though. You do get a 20-inch rim. However, in the back, you also get 275 on the width for the tire. Love the SRT cap that Dodge has for this model, as well as the concavity of the rim. Many of your stock rim setups end up being a little bit bland. However, when it comes to Dodge, they do give you some real nice designs on their rims, giving you a little bit more concavity and giving you an overall very sporty look. Coming around to the back, you do get that same rectangular, very, very muscle car design feature that you are accustomed to seeing with your Dodge Challengers. Those same rectangular LED tail lights. You do get a rear view camera right there on the actual spoiler. And let's talk about the spoiler for a second. Many cars, especially performance cars, you do see a very, very high spoiler on them with your Challenger, you get almost like a little duckbill spoiler, just a little kick, just to let everybody know that you are riding around at something a little bit more special. And especially with the Challengers, they look very strange without a spoiler. I've been so accustomed to seeing them with spoilers here, especially as of late, that they look almost weird and bald, so to speak, without a spoiler. You do get the same rectangular exhaust tips and the same black rear diffuser on the Challenger models that you are accustomed to seeing, but that blue color with that red stripe is one of the things that makes this particular model oh so special. But how about we go and we take a look up under the hood and see what's powering this absolutely beautiful Dodge Challenger jailbreak. All right, guys, coming up under the hood of this jailbreak, of course, you are accustomed to seeing that 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8. This one right here does have a little bit more sauce than your regular Hellcat Red Eye. This one, instead of having the 797 horsepower, you're looking at 807. You do have the same torque at 707 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. As far as weight goes, you are looking at right around 4,400 pounds, depending on options. It can be a little bit heavier or lighter. When it comes to your actual MPGs, you're looking at right around 16 combined with 13 in the city, 22 on the highway. You do get a 2.7 liter, very fat supercharger on the top, the same liter supercharger that you get on the Demon. And overall, guys, just a very, very beautiful and very, very elegant feat of engineering with this motor. Getting into the Challenger jailbreak, you do feel like you are in something that is absolutely special. I do wish that they had to put some type of, I don't know, aluminum seal with the jailbreak right here on the door sill, so that way whenever you first get in, you're greeted a little bit better. However, you do have very, very nice materials used on the interior. You can see you do get your very iconic with Dodge, those analog gauges for your gauge cluster, as well as a digital gauge right there in the center that give you a little bit more configurability to match up with some of the other competitors with this new age technology. You do get a fully leather wrapped steering wheel with the white stitching. Very, very lovely spec. You do get that flat bottom on the bottom of the steering wheel. Love the SRT script on the center of the steering wheel, and it does light up. I don't have the car on right now, but it does illuminate. You do get your cruise control as well as your controls for controlling that center gauge cluster. You do have paddle shifters. Very, very nice feel on the paddle shifters. They feel of high quality. They don't feel cheap at all. Coming to the dash, you can see you have a full leather wrapped dash with the white stitching. Very, very nice dash. As far as the center console area, you can see you do have this almost hexagonal design on your trim. Very, very lovely. You do get that same infotainment system as you're accustomed to seeing with a lot of your Dodge vehicles. Very, very responsive on the touch. Love the red start stop button. You can see you do have dual climate control as well as heated and ventilated seats that you can go in and set up in your actual infotainment system. You do have SRT mode, your launch mode, as well as turning your traction control off whenever you're trying to go ahead and get busy on the streets. Coming over to this part of the dash, you can see the thing that makes this particular one oh so special, that jailbreak badge right there on the dash. Now, I wish it was a little bit more apparent that this is a jailbreak. It's kind of hard to tell that it's a jailbreak if you don't know exactly what to look for. That right there on the dash is one of the only things that you can see that specifies that this is a jailbreak. So I do wish Dodge had to do a little bit better job as far as specking out different badges and stuff to display that this is a jailbreak model. Coming over to the door, you can see you do have Alcantara on almost the whole door panel. Very, very nice materials. You do have leather right here, give you a little bit of soft touch material for your elbow to rest on, as well as that white stitching. You do also have leather that continues its way from the dash all the way on the top of the door with that same white stitching. Very, very nice aluminum on the actual door handles. Coming to the seats, you do have almost fully Alcantara lined seats. You do have a little bit of leather on the back as well as on the side right here with that beautiful white stitching. But this Alcantara, these seats feel absolutely amazing. You do have your SRT with your Hellcat, letting your passenger, whoever gets in the car with you, know that you mean business. And I tell you guys, you are going to be taking some pink slips with this car with that 807 horsepower, because it's not many people that's going to be able to keep up with you. Coming to the back, you can see you do still get the very nice treatment with the Alcantara on the back of the seats as well. You do get that white stitching along with a little center drop down area for your cup holders. Overall, the rear seats did get the same treatment and attention to detail that the front seats did. And this is overall a very nice interior to be in. You do get your gear shift right here, that 8-speed automatic transmission, as well as that same almost hexagonal design as far as trim goes. Now, with the jailbreak, you are able to option a lot more things than you would have been able to option with your regular Challenger or Charger. So if you do want to option your jailbreak with carbon fiber, you can, along with carbon fiber right here, you can. Coming to the center console area, you do have a lot of storage space in this bottom part of the center console. You do have your USB ports as well as an aux port and of course cigarette lighter. Also soft touch material on your center console with that same white stitching. Very, very nice. You do have memory seats for the driver as well. So if you have more than one person that's going to be using this car, you can go in and program the seat to that person's specific liking. But overall, guys, just a very, very nice interior. Very, very nice spec, especially for Dodge to go out with a bang like this. I can't say that this wouldn't be the car that I would get. Let's take a look at the window sticker real quick. You guys can see some of the options that this car comes with. Like I said, this car is a one of one. You can see that Dave Davis, East Carolina Dodge Jeep Chrysler is selling it for right around $79,000. I guess you could call it $80,000, as well as some of the other specs on it. And so when we think about it, you can get Scat Packs or whatever the case may be for right around $60,000. So you're looking at 800 horsepower with that tried and true Hellcat V8 under that hood for right around $80,000, maybe a little bit more after taxes. You cannot beat that deal. And if you ask me, this is definitely the car to go with. And just like that, guys, that is a wrap on this very, very special Dodge Challenger jailbreak. You guys can see the little Challenger jailbreak badge that you get right here, that last call badge, letting you know where the car was designed, where it was assembled. Very, very special car. Very, 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 very unique car and beautiful car. But just like that, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite feature about this car, as well as some other things that you may like to see on the channel. We finally have a Hellcat. I get out here and I work for you guys, man. And I hope you guys really enjoy the content. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.